Faith has a new frequency. The Spirit of Huntsville. KHSPLP, Huntsville, Texas. Spirit 94.3.
Hi, this is Braylon. You are listening to Feel Radio. God bless.
The Matrix has infiltrated the studio this morning. The glitch. There was a glitch.
There's always a glitch when I'm here.
A glitch. It's only because I was trying to make everything perfect for Pam Conner.
I know.
When Pam shows up, you just want to do everything the best that you can. You know, I was up all night. I told you I had a rough night.
I told you. You look like you didn't sleep much.
I was up all night thinking about Pam coming on the show, and I said, everything has got to be perfect.
Uh-huh.
And then the encoder started glitching this morning. I know what it is. You don't have your ace producer today. I know. Josh is out. He's at Beach Reach, and I'm not going to fault the young man for that. He's doing the Lord's work.
He's doing good.
Hey, look, I went right to you, Jason. Hey, good morning.
Imagine that. Hey, guys.
There you go. Remember that old country song? Oh, imagine that. Do you remember that one?
No, I don't. Sing it for us.
You don't know that song?
I just want to hear you sing it for us.
I can't even remember who it was. Welcome in, everybody. Special episode number today.
Yeah.
I don't have the balloons.
We didn't have the balloon drop or anything.
I don't have anything.
I'm not feeling special. Neither is Pam.
Pam ain't feeling special. Billy sure ain't feeling special. He told me, he said, Rob, you never do anything special for me on these episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no balloon drop today.
I know, so he should feel like, he's like with the rest of us.
Episode number
700.
700 times people have. They're probably tuning out by now. They're like 3 years. We've had enough.
Probably so.
3 years, 700 episodes. Praise the Lord. We have been able to keep this rolling, and it has been a fun journey. Welcome in as we do get started this morning. We'll have a quick opening segment here on Good Morning Huntsville. For those of you on the FM, welcome in as well. We so appreciate you for being a part of the program where we lift you up, inspire you, and tell you a little bit about what's going on in the community. Underwriting support for this program is made possible by Elliott's Jewelers. His website is elliotsjewelers.com. You can go there and set up the appointment. And also, Guardian Defense for all things personal safety. Their website, guardiandefensellc.com. The Jason Thompson, J-Top, J-Money, J-Bone, J-Dog with us today.
Why do I get all those nicknames?
What about JP? You know what the P's for. JP. And
we ain't going there.
We ain't talking Justice of the Peace either.
No.
It's good to see you. Where you been, man? 3 weeks you've been gone. You've been gone.
I know I've been gone.
What's been going on? What's been going on, man?
I've been a little bit busy at work, brother.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I called you, and you don't ever answer. You forgot about me.
No, I didn't forget about you.
Yeah, you did.
At least I sent in substitutes.
No, you did, man. I know you've been busy. Y'all been busy, too, at the funeral home and taking care of families.
And school, it's just there's a lot to do.
It is March. What's going on in March for you, Jason?
In March, let's see. I take finals next week.
Okay. How far along are you? Give us the Jason Thompson update on the mortuary.
I think I'm better than 3/4 of the way through.
So you're down to the
close.
wire.
Yeah.
Do you have to physically go to Dallas at one point?
Yes, I do, for a week.
When is that? Do you know yet?
The semester I graduate.
Okay. So that's this year? Is that going to be this year?
That's going to be this year, yeah.
Man, can you believe that?
In the next 3 to 6 months.
This is going to be, is a 2-year school? Is that? It don't even seem like it's been 2 years.
I've done 4 quarters already.
Wow.
This is the 4th. I'm finishing the 4th.
I regretfully have withdrawn from my school, and they're just too much, man. I can't do it anymore. I held on for a year and a half. I had a 4.0. I was doing really well, but it was like the easy front end. Because you know how it is. The beginning is not too bad.
I don't know about that. You need to go to mortuary school.
Mine was easy at first, and I didn't withdraw because it got difficult. I withdrew because Bridget is working more hours. We launched the radio station. And when I have comments from friends who tell you honestly how you look and feel, you know that it's probably time to slow down. Mm-hmm. And a lady she's very sweet, but, she said, well, the Lord didn't get you involved in this to stop now. And I said, ma'am, I have prayed about it respectfully. I have talked to my pastor about it. I have did everything that I should do. And I'm at peace knowing that right now is the best decision for me and my family that I just need to withdraw. Mm-hmm. And I got a year and a half in. I'm not complaining.
No.
But there is so much going on that, and plus my buddy Joshua Harris and we want to start doing some, I guess, evangelizing, you can call it, if that's the right word. We want to go out at least once, I guess twice a year or once a quarter to different communities, and he and I want to do kind of an evening of hope type deal, some preaching.
That sounds interesting.
And different communities, just wherever the Lord calls us. And we already have one on our mind. Josh has an incredible story, Josh, with just drug and alcohol addiction that he suffered from for many years. He's been sober now 20 years. But when I had a privilege to preach here at First in November, I was also over at Ebenezer, and Josh came with me. And it was weird because he and I, after Ebenezer, it was before I came over here. I did both that morning. And I got in the truck, and I looked at Josh, and I said, man, I really feel, I don't want to rush into something. We need to pray about it. But I said, I really feel like you and I should go together and preach in communities from time to time. Mm-hmm. And he looked at me and he said, brother, I was just thinking the same thing. Mm-hmm. Isn't that cool in life whenever you're with somebody and you're thinking something and then they go, I was thinking the same thing.
That's interesting, brother.
And I think in the ministry world, that's just affirmation from the Holy Spirit that maybe that's what you should be doing.
Maybe.
And so we're here in the next couple of months over the summer. I'm probably going to go back to Georgetown for just a night. Mm-hmm. And we're going to do a service there in that community, and then just wherever the Lord calls us. Mm-hmm. And I ain't worried. We're not doing this obviously for money or nothing. I ain't worried about anything. I'm just going to get in the truck and go.
I understand. Sometimes you have to.
Have you ever had times in life where you just got in the truck and went?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've done that before.
In the industry you're in, you always have the get in your truck and go.
Yeah, pretty much.
And when are you on call? So, could you get a call at 3 a.m. and then you got to go? Is that?
Oh yeah, that's what we do.
That's why he ain't been here 3 weeks. That combined with school.
Well, you have that, and then there's always families that need that. They need us to help them.
Yeah.
And, it takes time.
You've got to answer that call, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the focal point of today's program, is whatever that call is on your life. I want to encourage you this morning to answer that call. Maybe the Lord's put an impression on your heart that there's something that you need to be doing and you've been putting it off for a long time.
Don't put it off.
Don't put it off, yeah, because we're not guaranteed the next second of our life. And I don't ever want to say we're not guaranteed tomorrow because I don't want to speak things into existence.
Right.
Oh, Rob yesterday was talking about we ain't guaranteed another day, and now he's gone. I don't ever want that to be the conversation.
No, none of us want that, but it's inevitable.
I want it to, so that's why I always say the next second, because there's a pretty high probability that we'll be here for another second, right?
Right.
So that's why, I'll say, well, if a bus hit you yesterday, I don't ever say, well, if you step outside today and a bus hit you, I don't ever want to say that. So I'll either speak it in past tense or 1 second into the future.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Jason?
Sounds like a good plan to me.
So, but whatever it is, answer the call. Maybe this morning you're listening. We're so blessed here on Spirit to reach into 5 of our 7 correctional facilities. And we know that people are listening. We've received mail from folks, and we just want you to know, even those that are behind a physical prison wall this morning, to answer the call, whatever that may be. I've heard so many wonderful stories of people that are incarcerated, and some of it's for petty things, and for theft and burglary and those kind of things. There's some folks that are in there for very serious things.
Right.
But the Lord commands us to be there for everyone. And when you think about Scripture, God's Word says Paul wrote this, and talked about when I was hungry, you fed me. When I needed clothes, you clothed me. And when I was in prison, you came to visit me.
Mm-hmm.
So we take what we do here, even though we joke around, we take what we do very seriously. So I do want to remind you this morning, if you're out there, we would love to hear from you. Message us on social media. Let us know that you're out there. For those that are on the social this morning, a lot of folks joining us already. You can also text us at 936-339-0139. Or if you don't have access to texting or emailing, the email is victory@spiritradio.fm. You can always write us a letter. We enjoy receiving letters. I showed you a letter I received.
I know. That was an amazing little note that you received.
It's cool to receive letters in physical mail. The correspondence address is 1229 Avenue J. Just make it out to Spirit Radio, 1229 Avenue J, Huntsville, 773 For now, though, we're going to take a break. She has patiently been waiting. We have to pay her by the minute, and I'm already taking out a fourth mortgage on my house.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's how dedicated Pam's like, I ain't seen any of that money yet. Where is it? We'll take a break. We're going to keep it right here on the FM. Our good friend Pam Conner joins us from Huntsville Downtown Business Alliance when we come back. As we continue promoting and celebrating some events coming up that we want you to know about. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
Faith has a new frequency. The Spirit of Huntsville. KHSPLP, Huntsville, Texas. Spirit 94.3.
Hi. Hey, Kaner. No, listening to Spirit Radio.
All right, welcome back as we continue on this morning. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to have a little extended segment here on Spirit 94.3. Normally we go back to music and programming, but we have a great nonprofit on with us today, and we want to highlight the great work that our friends at the Huntsville DBA continue to do, the Downtown Business Alliance, and it is none other than the... coming back again, and again, I had to take out that mortgage to get her here. But the Pam Conner, there's the camera right there for now. Wave at that one, Pam. So there she is. Good to see you. How are things going?
Oh, it's a busy time of year for us.
Welcome back.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Glad to be here.
I feel like you were just here.
I was, and I'm going to be here again next week.
Well, come on. You got the link, so you come all the time because we want to continue to promote what's going on in the community. Well, let us know about what's going on because there's some big events coming up.
Well, on March the 21st, I have my little yard sign here. We're going to get out around the neighborhood this week. We've got our Crawfish Beer Music Festival.
Yeah, hand that to Jason. Hold that one up
Yeah,
on
here,
her side.
let me do the sign spin.
Yeah.
Let's see if this look right. Look
Start
right.
spinning it.
Hold on, Jay. Let's go over here. Oh, well, can you can't really see it there, can you? Hold on, Pam. Yeah, there you go. Just cover it.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, there you go.
Can we put the headphones on the yard sign?
Yeah, we can do that.
yeah, there you go. Well, tell us about it. This is
our fifth year to do the festival, and we close off University Avenue and 12th Street in downtown. Have vendors coming in, live music throughout the day, and of course do our crawfish and crawfish boil that everybody loves to come and enjoy. We have big tents set up for dining, and actually this year we're going to have some indoor dining compliments of the Masonic Lodge. So we've got a little variety for everybody there. And the first thing in the morning, starting at 11, Michael Dutka will be at the gazebo
he's
performing.
So good, that young man.
Yeah, so we're excited to have him. And then when he finishes his set, then the Conroe School of Rock will be here performing. I have no idea what they're bringing, but it sounds like some youth and energy.
Well, it's going to be fun. It's the Crawfish Beer Music Fest, March the 21st, 11 to 6, downtown on the square. And I know a lot of folks are involved in this. Wisniewski, the Keon Zydeco Masters, the Big E's, and Sam's Table. That Zydeco Masters, they're going to be the group playing, right?
From 3 to 6.
Okay.
They'll be playing at the gazebo, and it'll be all Zydeco music. And they're out of Houston, and they're this is the first time for them to come to our event, and they're real excited to be here.
How do you find, all of these great things and musicians like those guys? Hey, did you get on the phone and just start calling?
I can't take much credit for that. All we do is post on social media that we're having a festival, and they contact us.
Wow, that works.
Yeah, I had several people reach out wanting to bring musicians, and was able to actually this year go, oh, this is the best one. We're going to take the best group this year. So, and thanks to the City of Huntsville's arts program and Hot Funds grants, we got a grant from them to help us offset some of the costs. So the first few years we did the festival, all the musicians were free. Yeah, come on. They get tired of that.
Yeah, now they need a little scratch.
Yeah, pay them just a little bit to come. But it's nice for the City of Huntsville to contribute so that we have some funding to pay for that.
I used to chair that board, the Tourism Advisory Board, back in the day, and I was surprised at how many folks didn't realize that they could request money from that board here in our community. Of course, it's for organizations that promote events in Huntsville, but they want to promote it to people outside of the community, so they will come in.
Right.
That's one of the guidelines. And an event like this is absolutely the perfect candidate because it brings people in.
The people who follow crawfish, it's amazing. They follow crawfish. Somebody asked me, well, how'd y'all get these people over from out of town? I just mention crawfish.
That's all you have to do is mention crawfish.
Yeah, they follow it. They know where the festivals are.
They can pick up the scent of the crawfish. Oh, yeah, it's happening.
It's like when you go to HEB on the weekends.
They got that going over there. Yeah,
I'm telling you, you get up there when they start boiling that crawfish, and you got to drive around to find a parking spot.
Yeah.
You really have to drive around and find a parking spot there anytime.
Especially after 5, but on the weekends, after
it's
about
tough.
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
How many years has this been now for this specific Crawfish Beer Music Fest event?
5 years. We're on 5 years. So, and I forgot to mention, this is free. We don't charge admission to come to the festival. So you just whatever you purchase, you pay for. But we don't charge you to come, and you can sit down and listen to music all day long.
So the crawfish, I would assume, crawfish drinks, all that you pay for, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and we have vendors that are selling items, and so if you want to buy something from a vendor booth, then you pay for that.
Is it different vendors cooking crawfish, or is it just one big?
Our sponsor
does the crawfish.
Does the crawfish?
Okay.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Okay.
And he has been very generous. The first year we were so small we had to use an individual. Because it was our first year. But after that, he has stepped up and been very generous every year to be there and be manned and be staffed and be very professional about what they do.
Yeah.
You know what the worst part about it is?
Besides the smell of crawfish?
Besides the smell of crawfish.
Which is okay smell, I guess.
The garbage.
Oh, the crawfish shell and everything. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We've been fortunate enough over the years to have some really good people volunteer to help run the festival, and I've been able to just stay at my store and do what I do. Well, last year it's grown so much I had to be out and help quite a bit, and the first thing I find out is the garbage needs to be taken out.
Oh, yeah.
And it's, every 30 minutes you have to be taking the garbage out. And I went, oh, this isn't such a good job.
No. Well, it has to get done.
It's got to get done. Yeah. What street? It's downtown on the square. You may have mentioned earlier, but just for anybody that maybe joins us, we're talking to Pam Conner with Huntsville DBA about the Crawfish Beer Music Fest coming up March the 21st from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. downtown on the square. Physically where at on the square?
Well, the vendors will be set up on University Avenue between 11th and 13th Street. We'll also have a car display this year from Wisniewski. Will bring some cars, and they'll be set up on University and 11th, closer to the main traffic area. And then we'll elbow out down 12th Street towards the Old Town Theater, and the crawfish area will be set up near the Masonic Lodge so that we can use their indoor dining.
Oh, that's cool.
We'll have outdoor dining and indoor dining.
So we
this year.
can, so folks can go inside and eat. I was just eating over there for the chili cook-off,
Well,
or for the
us too.
chili fundraiser. Yeah.
We supported them with that, and that their facility is amazing. We had a meeting there last week, and all the ladies were just oogling over their kitchen.
Yeah.
They've got it going on over there.
Our good friend, we have Richard and Linda Horn that watch the
Right.
show more. Richard's very involved over there, and he always whips up a lot of that gumbo and everything. It was really good.
It was good. So Brad Alford is
Yeah.
he comes to our meetings. He represents the Masonic Lodge at our meeting, and he's one of the chefs for the crawfish every year. So he's there and in charge.
I drove by and Billy was there, at the Masonic picking up. I think y'all ordered like 50 plates or something. I mean, it was a ton of stuff y'all ordered.
No, tell him what we order.
And probably not that much. I'm exaggerating.
No.
But he said, but he was exaggerating too. He's like, I got to go pick up a bunch. And when I drove by, there were signs, Pam, that said pick up only.
Yeah.
And when I drove by, Billy pulled into that. I said, hey, this is pick up only. And Brad goes, well, he is picking up. I said, I don't see him bending over picking up nothing on the street. Because I thought, so.
Billy does enough picking up.
Well, again, Pam Conner here, 5 years of this wonderful Crawfish Fest. Again, March the 21st, 11 to 6. Come down, be a part of it. This is all from the Huntsville DBA nonprofit here in our community. Highlight a little bit for the folks out there. I know we got a lot of people listening this morning over the air today. We don't get to do a lot of these over the air, but when it's nonprofits, we definitely want to. Talk a little bit more just about the DBA and what y'all do and how long y'all have been around for now, Pam.
Well, the Downtown Business Alliance is just it's a community group of business owners and representatives that own businesses in the geographic area of downtown, and we do have a few members that aren't geographically there, but we promote tourism into the downtown area, and we do have some funds that we can add to the beautification of downtown, but most everything goes into supporting to bring tourism into it. I think we've been around since like 2007, something like that. But we meet monthly and pool our resources and try and put these events together. We do we just got to finish with the Sweetheart Stroll and the Chocolate Walk that we have in every Valentine's, and then we have the Crawfish Festival in March, and then we have in May we'll have our Wine Down Whiskey Up, and those are our big events. And then every month on the second Saturday of every month we have our Sip and Shop events, and we stay open late all the way till 7:30.
Wow. Yeah.
Late night for downtown.
That's rocking Huntsville downtown.
I'm telling you.
That's a perfect late time for me. It's like nothing good ever happens after 10, so 7:30 is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's so neat to when we do these events to just see downtown explode and people walking around, and we have a very safe community. We don't feel threatened even after dark in our areas, and it's very hometown feel. And when you can look out your store window and you see people walking all the way around the block to go see what's on each side of the square. And we have so many new businesses coming in downtown. We just had a Pilates studio is opening up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
Over by Volume Music.
Okay.
Yeah, which is Volume Music is a vinyl record store.
Yeah. I need to come by and talk to you because I need to get our website updated on Hello Huntsville. One of the most active sections on our website is what's coming and new.
It is. It's very interesting.
And I haven't
to see.
updated it in a while.
Got a new photography studio coming in where Williams Farm and Treasures were. But we call this shop around the corner.
I know the grannies.
The Granny Camp.
They've opened now.
Yes,
I believe over where Adler used to be.
Yeah, we went to their open house. What an amazing transformation that building has taken. It is really a unique spot, and we're excited to have them. We're excited what they're going to bring to downtown, and just going to their open house and visiting one of those ladies. I understand a little bit more about what they do, but they've been in existence several years, and they're bringing a full calendar. They have bookings for their Granny Camp. Like I think the weekend of Wine Down Whiskey Up, they've already got 55 spaces sold out.
See, I need to do a special segment once a month, Pam. I'm serious. You come on and give us a I would love that.
That would
All
be
right.
good.
Because
All
there's so much a few
We
years
need
ago.
to do show and tell, though.
Yeah.
You know?
well, like a few.
Well, see, I'm thinking Rob should, go live.
Live at Granny Camp.
Yeah, that's
And
Don't
live
kick him out.
And live at
Live
this
at the
event.
Crawfish. I would love to have you live at the Crawfish
that
Festival.
would be cool. Yeah.
Oh, you know what we got yesterday? One of the ladies who owns Granny Camp sent me a text message, and one of an acquaintance of hers has a son who juggles, and he is a juggler, and he busks when he does it. He goes and sets up places and busks. He'd want to know if it'd be all right for him to come to our event.
Yeah.
I was like, well, heck yeah, bring him on.
Well, y'all have seen this event just grow over these last 5 years. Maybe highlight a little bit about the growth, if you don't mind.
Well, you want, in order to get your funding and stuff from the Arts Commission and the Hot Fund, you got to provide some numbers as to how you're growing and how you're putting what they call heads in beds. The only way we know to do is get out there with the clicker and just start click, 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 click as people go by. But I think last year we feel like we saw about 1,500 people.
Wow.
Wow.
Come
That's a lot.
through. I not to slam any other festivals, but whenever we do an event in downtown, we don't want it to be so big that it overtakes
Sure.
the whole downtown, and that people don't have time to go visit the stores in downtown, because that defeats our purpose. That when you want to bring tourism, you want them to have time to see every business and go to every door that's in downtown.
Yeah.
And so that's our focus. We don't want the festival to be so big that the people don't feel like they have time to enjoy all of downtown. There's nothing more hometown and welcoming than to look up and see people sitting out on the courthouse lawn just in the grass and hanging out with their kids and letting their kids run around and enjoy the music and everything that's going on out there.
There is a lot happening in our community, and it is an awesome privilege for folks to be able to come. And it's a privilege to come down there because not many communities have a downtown like Huntsville's. Georgetown has a really beautiful downtown square. That's what my hometown was known for. But in the 80s, it wasn't, and they had to revitalize that area. And we are seeing that revitalization happening here downtown, as you said, with businesses coming in. And you guys have always had a great setup over there, too, with y'all stores. But I'm telling you, there is something special happening downtown. We're
also adding there's a lot of interest in having arts in the downtown area, and Richard at Splintercraft and Daniel at Emerge Galleries are putting together, in conjunction with this festival, they're calling it the Full Pardon Art Walk. And so they solicited artists to bring art out and display it during the festival. And so that's going to add another texture, another layer to what we're doing out there.
Did you catch the name of that? The Full Pardon.
I got it.
I like it. It's playing on the theme.
Yeah,
which is good.
Yeah, that's all their credit. I don't have anything to do
Hey,
with that.
the guy, if there are folks, I know that there are folks, that we mentioned, we reach 5 of the 7 correctional facilities here in Huntsville. We're very blessed to do that, by the way, to bring hope to everybody, not just those here in the community, but those behind a wall. And there's going to be a show that we're working on called Can I Get a Witness? Now, if you're listening in the system, you're going to love this one this morning. Somebody had messaged me, and he served time behind the prison wall. He said, man, y'all should launch a show called Can I Get an Alibi also? So I don't think we're not going to launch that one, but I know the folks will get a kick out of that one this morning.
That's kind of funny.
The Richard at Splintercraft has reached out and is also bringing in a gentleman named Stephen J. Russell, who wrote a book, and supposedly he has escaped from prison 5 times and lived to be done with it, out of it, and written a book about it. So
Wow.
he'll be at the festival as well, signing books and
That's good.
talking about his experience.
There are so many wonderful stories in our community and the people and the history. I know a guy named Johnny Flowers who served time, and in fact, he was cooking meals in the prison system. And now he's out, and he has an incredible testimony, Pam. And I just ran into him the other day because he's here in our community, and I want to get him on the show to share his story. But when you think about the people, Huntsville is really about the people, and it's about events like the Crawfish Beer and Music Fest that y'all are having. These are events that make Huntsville. It's the culture of our community. 5 years of doing this, Pam, and I know if you didn't enjoy it, you wouldn't do it, and it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. Yes.
But I don't know of anyone who is as passionate about seeing our downtown area grow than you. You are always full of joy when you talk about downtown Huntsville.
Thank you. Thank you. And I'll throw out another kudos. When we were out walking the streets, working the corners, whatever we do, the other night, just to make sure we had our placements and our measurements to know where our vendors are going to be placed. We popped into Good Old Times, and that's a young couple that opened that business. They
just moved it a while back to another spot. Yeah,
year and a half, 2 years ago, and it's some people would say, well, that's a direct competitor of yours. No, it's not. It's it's a compliment to our business, and we have encouraged this young couple all along to open a brick and mortar, and they've done it and they love it. So and they bring in a different audience than we do, and they are different hours. They're open like from noon to 8 or 9 o'clock at night. That's way late for us, Mm-hmm. But I walked in there to introduce him to the ladies from Granny Camp, and it's 6:30 or 7 in the evening, and he's got a store full of young people,
cool.
shopping and enjoying, and they put on events and they do things that bring interest to downtown, and so it's. There's a whole nother segment out there.
Yeah, there's a young lady that has a children's boutique, Buck and Bow, and they've recently moved to a new location as well.
Yeah, they'll be right there by Granny Camp. We're excited.
That's awesome.
Excited to have her.
Well, and you made a good point too, because so many times we get in this competitive spirit, Pam, but we really are put on this earth to lift each other up, to be in community. I truly believe that, and when you think about business, it's good to have healthy competition, but it's also good to help each other regardless. And when you think of downtown Huntsville, I still think it's there's so much going on now, but I like all the antique stores. And if you just had one, I think when you've got 4 or 5 or more, it complements each other, because there's people who are very into that.
Very, very much into
AKA me, but although I haven't been as much lately because of my little ones. You don't walk into an antique store with little toddlers, but my daughter's learning. But when you go to one, you want to go to them all.
Yeah.
If there was just one, maybe you wouldn't want to go that day. But if you go to one, all of a sudden you're going.
And we truly believe that is part of what brings tourism into downtown. Is that there is a community out there that loves antiques, and there's the same the community now that loves thrifting after all these years.
Yeah.
And so they Google it. Where is it? Where do we need to go? And when they figure out there's 4 or 5 or 6 antique stores in the downtown, we're going there.
Well, Pam, we appreciate you, and again, thanks for highlighting good in Huntsville through the Downtown Business Alliance. There's opportunity. The website HuntsvilleDBA.com. Is that correct?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Jason, did you have any questions? Anything for Pam?
No, I'm just jealous I don't get to go to this event.
Where are you going to be? You on call that day?
Yeah.
Well, you can probably
stupid jobs.
Yeah, you could go off call for like an hour. Can you take your radio to the event?
It's not that. I have a service.
Oh, okay.
Gotta take care of the.
I was trying to think, but you can't really, in your industry, you can't be, hey, can we bump it up an hour?
Yeah, time out.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work. Yeah.
No, don't get to do that.
Well, Pam, thank you so much. Again, folks, go to HuntsvilleDBA.com. They are a nonprofit promoting our civic engagement downtown in Huntsville, and they're a great organization. I encourage you to get more information from the website, and we can talk about them all day because, again, they are a nonprofit doing great work promoting this community in such a positive way. So, Pam, thank you.
Thanks for having us.
And I'm serious about that once a month. I'd like we'll think of some sort of a segment, and we could even pre-record it if we needed to, if you couldn't come in. But I would like to have you once a month come in and keep us updated on what's happening.
Do we have any roaming capabilities where we could?
We do.
Yeah, because we could pop in and get a glimpse of what's going on.
We
in some
do.
of these places.
Yeah, we do. So we'll figure that out. So
all right, sounds good.
Well, there she is, Pam Conner, with us today. We appreciate her. Again, the website HuntsvilleDBA.com. We'll head back to regular music and programming here on Spirit 94.3. And for the rest of you, if you'd like to stay engaged, Jason and I will have this day in history, also what's it the National Day of, and a little bit more. We'll continue that discussion on social media for the next 30 minutes or so. But otherwise, if you're on the radio, we'll go back to music and programming. Have a blessed day, everyone. The show continues on social media, HelloHuntsvilleTX.com, and the Hello Huntsville Facebook and YouTube pages. We'll be back in a moment. This is Good Morning Huntsville. We'll be back in just a little bit.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted, family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Since 2010, the Oak Ridge Disciple House has helped men break free from addiction, not with quick fixes, but lasting change through Jesus Christ. They've celebrated 167 graduates at Oak Ridge and 138 more at Interfaith with an 80% success rate. That's compared to just 5% in most secular programs. The fact is, Jesus works. And now, celebrating 15 years, they're building their third house in Tennessee and just launched a women's program, Restoration Ranch in Texas. It's all for God's glory. And here's the heart of it. They never turn anyone away for lack of money. In fact, 95% of families receive scholarships. As one person put it, don't talk about it, be about it. Every penny counts. Donate today at oakridgedisciplehouse.com and help change a life forever. The Oak Ridge Disciple House. Online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com. Real recovery, real hope.
Are you ready for a better way to bank? Join Walker County Federal Credit Union today. As a member, you'll enjoy low-cost loans, no annual fees, and easy online access. We're not just a credit union. We're a community dedicated to your financial success. Experience friendly service tailored for just you. Why wait? Join us online at walkercountyfcu.com or drop by our location at 1802 Normal Park Drive, Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
At Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, we're not just a place where children pass the time. We are not a daycare. We are a child care center focused on the growth, learning, and discovery. Every day, children engage in meaningful activities that build confidence, independence, and a love for learning. From reading and math to social and practical life skills, our students are active participants in their development. Ready to give your child something more? Visit tomorrowspromise.info and discover what makes our school different. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Education you can trust.
I just wanted that music to continue. Feels good. His name is Jason. Oh, yes, he does. He is the man with the red fuzz. A little bit of gray, but that's okay, because he's got more wisdom than all of us today.
I doubt that.
Do you like that little song I made up for you?
Sure.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we've known each other so long, because if you had just met me, you would have never came back on this show again.
I don't know about that.
You're like this punk on here talking about gray. He don't even know me.
I do have gray.
Hey, but I like the gray in the beard, man. There's something about the gray. Does it bother you? Like, does the gray bother you?
Not anymore.
I see it in my beard, and I'm like, Bridget gets on to me about it. She sees, she's like, no. But then, so I'm thinking, like, I need some Just for Men.
You need some Just for Men touch up?
Touch of gray. Have you seen that? The touch of, like,
yeah, I've seen it.
Where you actually put gray.
I don't know why.
But I have it now, like right here, man. It's coming out. And I'm cool with it.
Hey, God made us this way. So whatever he did, that's what we're going to go with.
It's a blessing because we've made it. There's a lot of, and I mean this, man. I'm not trying to be all sad about things, but we've made it to an age to where we're blessed to have a little bit of gray.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for that.
I'm telling you.
The Bible says, God says, give thanks in all things.
Mm-hmm.
That even means if you got a little gray, give thanks.
Might as well. Got to.
Jason's like, where are you going with this, dude?
Yeah, I'm just wondering what tangent we getting on this time.
Well, here's what we're getting on. Today it is Tuesday. Welcome in on episode number 700. Big thank you to Elliot Herzlich from Elliot's Jewelers. He's online at elliotsjewelers.com for all of your jewelry needs. Go by and see my great friend, again, Mr. Elliot Herzlich. He will take great care of you. He's been taking care of me and my wife ever since I've known him. Since we've came to Huntsville and got to know him, Elliot was one of our first, in fact, the first to get on board with this show. And he has remained with us through all of these 700-plus episodes. Even when I was at the local radio station, I had an idea for this. That's how the show got started. Mm-hmm. I just wanted to do something to promote the community, and we did it on social media, had great interaction. And you know what? Elliot said, I'd like to be a part of it, and he was there. And then when I came back and launched Hello Huntsville, he wanted to be a part so we could have folks like Pam and folks like CASA and all the great nonprofits, Safe House. Elliot's big on that. So appreciate him. And, of course, Jason Thompson with Guardian Defense. They're online at guardiandefensellc.com. Jay Tomp hanging out with us. And, Jason, today, on this day, you know what was invented?
Oh.
Something that your hand is on right now.
Microphone?
No. What was your hand on?
The cord.
Yeah. What's that cord made of? What is it called?
I don't know. It's a cord.
Okay, but what's inside the cord?
Copper?
Well, yeah, but what's that copper called?
Coax?
No. What's the copper made? What is copper?
Wire.
Wire. Well, you said wire. I was hoping you'd say war. Wire was war. War was invented on this day. Guess when wire? That's a funny word here. Wire. It's like rutabaga.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go eat a rutabaga.
I've never had rutabaga.
Guess when wire was invented? What year? This is crazy to think about.
I might have to go with like 1837.
See, I would think that, but wire was invented all the way back in 1410.
Really?
1410. Up until that time, the circus had high. This is where the jokes are really bad. The circus had high string walkers, usually for just one show, because the string didn't hold up.
Yeah.
It was on this date in 1496 that Christopher Columbus wrapped up his second visit to the New World. But just like Cher, he had 2 more farewell tours in it after that. These are always really...
These are corny.
Oh, man. In 1785, Thomas Jefferson was appointed the new minister to France, succeeding Benjamin Franklin. I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
I had no idea. Ben Franklin, by the way, was told to go fly a kite.
Oh, Lord.
On this date in 1849, Abraham Lincoln applied for a patent.
Okay.
He's the only president to ever do that, by the way.
Okay, what was the patent for?
I'm not going to read these because we get this show. I don't know what the patent was for. Hold on. Let me see. Abraham Lincoln patent.
I just think it'd be interesting.
It was granted on May the 22nd, 1849. Patent number 6,469. A device for buoying vessels over shoals. Now, I don't understand what that means. Kyle would know what that means if he was here today.
Probably. It's probably some way that they could move the vessel. I'm thinking, what is shoals? Isn't that like shallow water?
Yep. Dude, this Jason, I didn't even know. See, I told you, it's the wisdom fibers, man. featured inflatable bellows attached to a ship's hull to lift it over shallow grounded areas. Mm-hmm. So there you go. That was his patent. He was a riverboat pilot. I had no idea.
I didn't know that.
Riverboat pilot. This invention sought to allow vessels to pass over sandbars without having to unload cargo. So that was his patent.
Yeah, because, they, even though it floats on the water, but it has a draft to it. So, once it's loaded, it sinks lower down in the water. They call that the draft.
This prep that we're sent, sometimes it makes light of things. And with Lincoln, we all know what happened in the theater and the tragic shooting. Mm-hmm. And I don't understand why that's a joke. Because to me, it's not a joke. But I see it on social media all the time, jokes about our President Lincoln getting shot, and he was killed.
Yeah.
I don't think that's anything to joke about. That's distasteful. I'm not going to read the rest of that. On this date in 1876, Alexander Graham Bell made the very first phone call in Boston, Massachusetts. His famous line was this: "Watson, come here." To which he replied, "I told you to never call me at this number." Or, "I'd like to talk to you about an extended car warranty."
Oh, yeah, that's what really went down.
Oh, man. Air pollution. Here are the top 5 ways the world would be different if the telephone had not been invented. Okay, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Air pollution would be much worse from all the high smoke signals.
Okay.
You'd never get your teenager off the telegraph. Being the office receptionist would be a lot easier job.
It probably would.
Less frustrating getting through to calls using the U.S. mail. Okay. And then finally, greater status for hollerin' contest winners.
Yeah.
So you could have hollerin' contest winners. Yeah. That would be good. And then finally, on this date in 1880, the Salvation Army arrived in the U.S. from England. I'm going to tell you this. I want to highlight something real quick.
All right.
We have a lot of great national organizations like the American Red Cross and others. Samaritan's Purse goes out on the ministry side. They do incredible work. But I think one of the greatest organizations that we have is the Salvation Army. My dad had told me about how the Salvation Army was involved and came in Vietnam and helped out a lot of his colleagues that he was with in the military. And he said that they went above and beyond to help people. I won't say which one, but there was another organization that was there, and they were charging the soldiers for stuff. And my dad told me, he said, don't ever donate to that organization because of how they treated us in Vietnam. He was very adamant on that. And so a lot of what we learn comes from our parents. And so I've had this mantra that whenever I see this other, I won't say who it is, but when I see this other organization, like I don't want to donate to them because I hear my dad's voice still in my head, like, don't you ever give to them. And here's why. Okay. And I probably would give to him. In fact, I probably have. My dad was upset because they wouldn't give them cigarettes. They charged them for the cigarettes. So see, there's the caveat in the middle of all this, right?
It was having to actually pay for the smoke.
Pay for the smokes, yeah. Today is National Mario Day, National Pack Your Lunch Day, National Blueberry Popover Day.
What's a popover?
No idea.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what a popover is?
I don't know.
All right, well, let's see. What is a...
Does anybody on social media know what a popover is?
It is a light, airy, crispy American roll made from a simple egg batter, similar to Yorkshire pudding. They feature a hollow, soft interior and a brown, crispy exterior, commonly served with hot butter or jam. So basically a roll.
Yeah.
But a popover. It's National Popover Day for all of you popover fans out there. Jason's favorite day today, I'm surprised he didn't come in with a kilt because it's International Bagpipe Day today.
Well, I like a good bagpipe, but I'm not wearing a kilt.
I thought you were about to say I like a good kilt.
No, but Kyle does own a kilt.
I could see that with him.
And he has worn it in public.
I could, for some reason, see him with he's kind of got that look to him that he could pull that off.
Oh, he does. He likes to wear it to the Elks Lodge.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's his day today.
I'm certain come St. Patrick's Day, he's going to be parading it.
Okay. Well, Kyle, today is your day, buddy. And so that is a couple of things that are going on today. Bad Bunny turns 32 today. I didn't even know who the guy was before the Super Bowl. Still didn't know because I didn't watch it. But Bad Bunny, 32 today.
Okay.
I didn't even watch the Super Bowl this year, really. I watched like a quick 5 minutes of it. I wasn't interested in the teams. No other thing. I just wasn't interested.
I saw parts of the game, but I was over at the Elks Lodge, tending the bar.
I feel like the Super Bowl isn't what it used to be when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? There used to be this excitement around it, and now I think it's so commercialized. And I won't get into the political side of it, but more commercialized now. Mm-hmm. It just doesn't feel like it's about the game anymore itself. It feels like it's about
the commercials and, who bet on this and how many squares you bought. And I was like, whatever.
I guess it's coming from my days as a Cowboys fan back in the 90s and the glory days of Dallas. There were some really fun times during the Super Bowls. And when I was a child, it was about the game. You wanted to see Emmitt Smith score 5 touchdowns. You wanted to see Troy Aikman throw all these passes. You wanted to see Michael Irvin receive a touchdown. It was just a whole different mindset back then, at least for me.
Well, I mean, I had the opportunity years ago to work a Super Bowl.
Was it in Houston?
Yeah, the first one they had at NRG.
When you were EMT?
Yeah, I was a paramedic.
What was that experience like, man?
It was something else. I think I worked 18 days prior for the actual Super Bowl itself for all the preparation and rehearsals and figuring this out and setting that up. Yeah, they were like 16, 18-hour days.
Ooh, man. How many days was it?
18 days.
18 days?
18 days before the Super Bowl. I mean, we'd get to work we'd show up there like 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, and we were there till well past midnight.
Just preparing and setting up stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, they had...
Was there people getting injured all the time and stuff?
Well, no, but you have all these volunteers that are... that are practicing and learning, whatever the job is that they volunteered for. So there's a lot of training going on, and I mean, they're like moving the stages around, because they roll those stages in and out. Well, those are pushed by people. So you had that, and then, of course, you have the pregame shows, and there's just a lot to it. And then there's a lot of events that go on, that are associated with the Super Bowl, like, celebrity flag football, and, it was all kinds of stuff. I worked a lot at the MTV tent. So I was, I'd go to work, and I was stationed at MTV for the vast majority of the day, and then, in the evening, they'd send us over to, I guess, was it University of Houston or something? It's been a minute. But we'd go over there in the football field, and they were practicing the, pregame show. So it was just stuff like that.
There's a lot going on. I was trying to find some stats. This was a stat from Trine University. 7.2% of NFL fans have been a victim of a crime in or around an NFL stadium. And then the injury rate, that's what I was trying to find, the injury rate looks like it's just under 3% of people get injured at sporting events. So, and then death is extremely rare.
Oh, yeah, but it does happen.
But it happens, yeah.
I mean, I worked a lot of events down there, and I'm not going to say that we didn't have, like cardiac arrest type events in the stands.
And you see that I've been to games before to where all of a sudden the stretchers, like it's happened once or twice.
Yeah, I mean, I was in on a few of those, and it's very, very difficult depending on what the seating is like to handle that situation. It takes a lot of people. It's not just like something you can do on flat level ground, but when you're way up and the seating is very steep and the stairs are steep and there's not a whole lot of room, it takes a lot of folks.
I cannot believe this today. Sharon Stone, 68 today.
Really?
Can you believe that?
Well, I guess I need to.
That is crazy to think that she is 68, because I remember when she played Lori Quaid in Total Recall. Remember that movie?
I remember.
She was 32 years old, and now she is 68. Man, that's starting to make me feel old.
I know. Go back and look at, like, you know, every once
That's
in a while
crazy.
On social media, you'll get those flashback videos from old TV shows that you watched growing up and what the actors are doing now or what they look like now. And I was like, wow.
Well, it's like Chevy Chase is 82 now, and I still love watching those Lampoon Vacation type movies.
National Lampoon.
And he was in his 30s in those movies. And now the guy's 82 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's weird, man. Like all the childhood actors that I grew up with are aging or passing away now.
Right.
It's kind of sad. It's kind of like, whoa, man, I need to slow down on the age.
Hey, Rob, I want to tell you a little secret.
It goes faster.
It gets faster.
Yeah, thanks for the encouragement. Carrie Underwood, 43 today.
Okay.
She's got a good soul to her. I like Carrie Underwood. She's always had just a good personality and a good soul. But, yeah, so there's a few things. A couple of things that you need to know today. According to a new study, the difficult people in your life help you age faster.
That's what it is. That's where all the gray came from. It's difficult people in my life.
That's going to get some people in trouble this morning. We will both go to Elliot's Jewelers after the show.
I think we should. Does Elliot offer like layaway or credit plans?
They probably offer something, yeah. The real estate arm of Amazon. Check this out. The real estate. I didn't even know Amazon had a real estate side to them.
Oh, I'm sure.
They're going to cut 47,000 jobs this year. Amazon cutting 47,000 jobs on that. Uber has now launched a feature that allows both women and women riders and drivers across the U.S. to be matched with other women for trips. I think that's a good safety thing because a lot of women may say, I don't want to, Uber will sometimes put you all together if you choose that. I think that's a good feature because sometimes, a woman would feel uncomfortable with another man in the vehicle and vice versa. So I think that's good on Uber. And so that's pretty cool. They're rolling that thing out pretty soon. And here's something, too, as I was complaining about this morning. It's not just us or me. The time change does take its toll.
Of course it does.
Adults lose an average of 40 minutes of sleep the night the clocks spring forward, and full circadian recovery takes up to a week. That's the rhythm, the circadian.
Yeah, I know.
Can you believe that? I can.
Do you know it? It causes people to become ill. It causes all kind of issues. Is what the experts say. If you want to believe them.
Can you is it possible to do a class action against whoever's in charge of this?
Well, that would be the government.
Yeah, can you do that? I don't know. There's probably a law that prohibits
there's been numerous bills introduced to just leave everybody's time alone.
I wish they would. We don't need it anymore. Just leave it alone.
Put it on daylight savings time or whatever time and leave it.
And the thing is, if people are saying, I like it to be lighter later, after a while you're just going to forget about it anyways. It's just going to become part of everyday life and you're not even going to think about it. And then you're going to be more thankful that you don't have to mess with the clocks and mess up your whole...
all I'm saying is just set the time and it stays the same.
If I didn't have children, I really wouldn't care too much. But I'm learning as a parent that it is very difficult with little children in this time change. My children haven't been to school this week. When I left the house early, they're still sleeping. And I didn't want to wake them up.
Right.
Because you wake up a child, they go nuts. Let them sleep. They need rest.
Yeah.
And thank goodness my wife, she's been ill, but she's feeling better. But thank goodness she don't officially go back to work till Thursday.
Right.
I wouldn't have been able to. We'd have canceled the show half this week.
Or we'd had special guests.
Yeah, we just pre-record everything. Impossible question day. We'll wrap up here in just a few minutes. Jason, this is something we need. Doing this every morning slows your heart rate and lowers your stress. This is probably why my heart rate's faster and I'm stressed out. What can you do every morning that slows your heart rate and lowers your stress?
Take a cold shower.
Eating breakfast in total silence.
Interesting.
I never eat breakfast. Not a breakfast eater.
I drink coffee in silence.
I
Does that count?
Yeah. I don't drink coffee except on this show and during staff meetings on Mondays. Outside of that, I never drink coffee.
No.
That's it. I think it's just something to do. A couple of last things here. A couple of did you knows. 92% of people throw away instructions without ever using them.
Guilty.
The average person gets, they obviously don't live in Texas, 17 bug bites each year. I get 17 bug bites every night when I sit outside.
Yeah, I was thinking, man, we do have mosquitoes and they're coming out.
After paying taxes, people say this is the second most stressful thing in their lives.
Going to the dentist.
Family.
No. Maybe.
According to stats, we buy enough weed whacker line every year in America to wrap it around the earth more than 5 times. Who comes up with this stuff?
I don't know, but I buy a lot of weed whacker line.
Here's one. This is what's wrong with me. Scientists say that too much sugar can literally make you dumb.
Too much sugar can make you dumb.
Literally make you dumb. Can you imagine like a scientist comes on Fox News or CNN? We got some breaking news tonight. After years of research, we have determined that too much sugar can literally make you dumb.
Well, I wouldn't put it past somebody doing that.
73% of people nowadays don't know how to parallel park.
Oh, I wholeheartedly believe that.
I'm good at it.
I can parallel
I've
park.
got it down.
But there's a lot of people that it's just too much for them.
Ping pong is still a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And about 1,500 people every year get treated in emergency rooms getting hurt playing ping pong.
Okay.
Did you ever have any ping pong injuries when you were an EMT?
No. There was a lot of things that I did see, but a ping pong injury was not one of them.
I think it's not the act of the game. I think it's the paddle itself. They probably launch them at each other or, use them the way they were designed.
But have you ever watched like those for the guys that are really into it, like the professionals? Man, they get into it. I'm like, whoa, this is quick.
You seen on Forrest Gump?
Yeah,
they do.
I mean, he did the paddle in each hand on the Forrest Gump.
Had it in the bedpan.
Yeah.
Finally,
or up against the wall.
Yeah. Finally, a couple of last things here. I'm guilty of this one. A recent Gallup poll found that 48% of U.S. adults say they have at least one can of soda a day. That's me. I drink at least one Coke Zero every day.
Hadn't had a soda in years.
Yeah, I know. You've been good about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hooked on Dr. Pepper Zero, Coke Zero. I like that stuff. According to a Women's Day health survey, Jason and I are all over this one. We read Women's Day every day.
We're all about it.
33% of women say the worst thing about spring and summer, allergies.
Mm-hmm.
I think 33% of men would probably say that too. We were just talking about the pollen.
Oh yeah, man, it's getting rough.
Thank goodness that the rain came. But
I think we're supposed to get some rain again tonight. Maybe it'll knock some more of it down.
We are. And then finally, a Reader's Digest, My Magazine. I love that little thing. A Reader's Digest survey shows that most couples argue about when to stop for bathroom breaks while traveling. Bridget and I have never argued about that.
Oh, well, I don't argue about it either because I'm usually the one driving. So
I don't even, if I need to stop, I'll just say, hey, we're going to stop. I don't even question it.
Mm-hmm.
We have literally never argued about stopping to use the restroom.
Well,
I don't see how people would argue about that.
I don't think that's argue-worthy.
No.
I just...
you got to go. You got to go.
Yeah, but if you're drinking water or fluids or whatever and... they make you go to the bathroom. That doesn't mean you need to drink a half a gallon every 5 miles.
Yeah,
You're never going to get there.
I don't understand. Anyways, that's all we got for you today.
That's all we got today.
That's it. Tell us what's going on at Guardian Defense. I know you've been busy at the funeral home, but I know y'all are still going at Guardian Defense too, man.
I've got some folks coming out to do some trainings here in the near future, and helping people. Take care of their firearms a little bit. And so, yeah, we're doing pretty good.
Hey, I want to give a shout out, by the way, to Honor Cafe Conroe. They're watching the show this morning.
Awesome.
Our good friends at Honor Cafe. I know we got a guy here at church, Danny Webb, goes over there and eats all the time. I need to go with him because we have the location here, but we appreciate Honor Cafe as well. So
Yeah, Honor Cafe is a good place.
Hey, before we go, I do want to encourage you. We're off Spirit Radio. We do the first segment or two on the air, but we are always seeking underwriting support. And you just let us know what you can do. We have some suggested rates, I guess you could say. It's not advertising. It's basically saying, hey, we just want to support the station. I do have some suggested donation levels that you can donate at. But maybe you're listening this morning and saying, man, I've did radio before and I've paid $1,000 a month. Well, trust me, you don't have to donate $1,000 a month to us. Anything goes a long way. And we do have some perks for folks who are able to help underwrite Spirit Radio. We do need your support, and we are allowed to recognize you as an underwriter at certain levels. And so this morning, if you're watching and you want to be a part of our growing Spirit 94.3 radio audience here in Huntsville, we'd love for that support. Email us victory@spiritradio.fm. Again, it's victory@spiritradio.fm. And we're always looking for advertisers here on Hello Huntsville.
Right.
So we do have some opportunities. And I've been blessed where I don't have to go out and try to sell all the time because we've had foundation support since we've started. But we do need I would like to get to a point to where I've got about 20 consistent advertisers.
That'd be nice.
And right now I've got about 13. And so if I could get to about 7 to 10 more, we'd be in a good. And the reality is this, I want to hire somebody.
Yeah.
I need to hire. I really want Hello Huntsville to be the go-to source for news and information in our community.
Right.
And we have the potential to do it. The problem is I just don't have the manpower to do it. And I put out a couple of articles a week. We keep up with some events, but there's so much more that we need to do. And I've got several people that I know right now, if I had the money to hire them, I could. The only way we can do that is through advertising. And the good news is we are reaching a large audience, and we will get your name out in front of this community. So many times people say,
You just killed the power.
There we go. So many times people say, well, word of mouth
We're trying to play footsies.
Yeah, I was trying to over here on the power strip. So many times people say, well, the best advertising is word of mouth. It is. And the best way to generate word of mouth sometimes is to get your name out in front of people because people will talk about it. You ever talk to somebody who said, well, I saw this on the internet? Well, that's word of mouth.
Or I saw this on wherever, Facebook.
Digital media is arguably, some will argue this, but I believe it is the number one medium to advertise on because it's reaching people wherever you need it, and you can track the results.
It's affordable. It's more affordable than a lot of other options.
And what we do at Hello Huntsville is extremely affordable. And just last month, our engagement was over 320,000 people. And so we would like for you to be part of that. So that's my rant. I don't talk about it often, but we do need support. So
that's it.
Jason, any final comments, man?
No, I just hope everybody has a blessed day today.
That's it. Well, we talked earlier about just when you're called, go. Do whatever it is. So whatever that is today, do it that you've been putting off.
Take that first step today. No, you don't have to, but just start making those steps. It starts with one. Next thing you know, you've accomplished that goal.
Sometimes that first step, in fact, more times than not,
it's scary.
It's the hardest step.
Yeah, it's stepping off to the unknown.
So today, maybe you need to step off into the unknown. Hey, we love you, Huntsville. We'll be back at it tomorrow morning as we continue on promoting and celebrating the good here in our community. Thanks for being with us on episode number 700.
Without the balloon drop, I'm so disappointed.
Without the balloon drop. Taylor Chandler will be with me tomorrow. We'll just be by ourselves. And then Catherine James joins us on Thursday. Jack Durish back with us on Friday. We've got a great remainder of the week here on Good Morning Huntsville. For Jason Thompson, I'm Rob Hipp, reminding you this morning that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. I promise somebody out there needs you. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. Actually, we'll see you today, 11:30. Tune in to Spirit 94.3 for lunch break. Until then, God bless you. So long. See you, Jason.
See ya.